Two friends meet. One says to the other, "Listen, how's your son doing? Did he like the presents he got for his birthday?" "Oh, he broke everything. He broke all the presents. He broke the chess set, he broke the checkers, he broke the construction set, he broke the laptop, he broke the phone." "Wait, but what about my present?" "No, your little hammer is actually exactly the way it was before." "Listen, have you ever been to Xstat?" "Oh no, of course not. I've never been anywhere past New York." Two gangsters are driving a Lexus, and they stop this really old Mercedes. There's some old man sitting inside, and they say, "All right, old man, quickly hand over everything you've got. Credit cards, money, phone, everything. Give it all here." So the old man quietly gave them everything. They say, "All right, that's it, old man." But the old man says, "Guys, maybe we could have some coffee?" They say, "Wow, old man, you're something else." "All right, let's have some coffee then." The old man takes out a really old, dirty vessel from the trunk. He rubs it, and suddenly, out comes someone. The old man says, "Hey, you, make coffee for the three of us." Aladdin says, "Right away." Poof! And he made coffee for all three of them. The bandits were completely stunned. They say, "Listen, old man, we'll give you everything back. Here, take it. Everything, everything, everything. We're returning it all. You can even take our Lexus. Just give us that vessel." The old man says, "All right." They gave him everything, just handed it all over. The old man got into their Lexus and drove away. They sit by the side of the road with this vessel. They rubbed it, and out comes Aladdin. They say, "All right, Aladdin, quickly, we each want a palace on the ocean shore. A really big one. We want 5 cars each for every one of us, and a yacht for each of us, a really big one, a very large one, and then this, that, and so on, all those things." Aladdin says, guys, wait, just hold on. I can't do that." "What do you mean you can't do that?" "I only know how to make coffee." If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new episodes. Hit the like button, it helps our channel. And if you know any funny or good new jokes, write them in the comments. We'd be happy to share them. The teacher says in class during the lesson, "All right, kids, please make an animal out of clay, any animal you like. Whichever one you like." So everyone is sculpting, and she walks around the rows. When she looks, Bart Simpson is making, a sausage shape. That's what he ended up with. The teacher says, "Bart, what are you making?" "Are you trying to make a snake, perhaps?" "No," says Bart, "I'm making a donkey." The teacher says, "Well, that's a rather strange-looking donkey you've got there." "Well, the thing is, I just started with the date." A very elderly lady. She's standing on the deck of a ship, and suddenly a very strong wind picks up, and her dress was lifted right up. She doesn't hold her dress down, and she doesn't lower it. Instead, she's holding on to her hat. A sailor says to her, "Tell me, why aren't you holding your dress down, but holding onto your hat?" "The thing is, what's down there is 85 years old, but I just bought this hat yesterday." A son calls his mother and says, "Mom, something happened. My wife Karen left me." "How, son? What do you mean she left?" Just like that. She's gone. That's it." "But where did she go, son?" "She left for my best friend, Paul." "But son, your best friend was Bill." "Mom, now it's Paul." A man and a woman, after a date, briefly came to his place. Well, things got to the bedroom. And right before getting into bed, he turns to the woman and says, I just want to warn you that I'm from Texas. And in Texas, everything is always the biggest, the largest, and the most impressive." They slept together. And in the morning, when they both wake up, the man looks at the woman and says, "Why didn't you tell me you're also from Texas?" And I hope you haven't forgotten to subscribe and hit the like button. A car is driving down the highway, and inside is a very elderly couple. The husband is extremely old. The husband is driving, and the wife is sitting next to him, but she hears very poorly, practically nothing at all. Suddenly, a police officer stops them, comes over, introduces himself, and says, "Lieutenant Johnson." The wife says, "What did he ask?" He asked, well, not asked, but said that he's Lieutenant Johnson. I see. Your documents. What did he say? He asked for our documents. Oh, got it. The husband hands over the documents. The police officer looks at them and says, "Where are you headed?" What did he say? He's asking us where we're going. We're headed to Kentucky. The police officer says, "Oh, Kentucky. I had the worst sex of my life there." The wife asks, "What did he say?" "Oh, he said that he knows you."